with another episode of Tavern Talks. I've got Tom here as usual, you've got me, Mikey, and returning again is Patryk.
Hello.
Yes, he's finally decided to jump on the bandwagon, so to speak, and talk about Black Ops Zombies with us. So, without further ado, let's get into the news. Right, so I've heard, this is a bit of a long-winded one, but I've heard that Assassin's Creed Hex, this is a leak by the way, so take it with a huge grain of salt, but Assassin's Creed Hex, back announced in 2022, it's going to be set during the witch trials during the Holy Roman Empire, which is roughly the 16th century, according to social media posts, and they've also referenced a leak that Ubisoft leak has claimed that the protagonist in the game, Annika, is going to be a descendant of Claudia Auditore. And apparently, also according to his leak, Ezio is 100% back, and he's going to be showing up to guide Annika in some way, in some form or some way. So, well, fans have quickly pointed out rather that that's not possible because obviously Ezio died like this 100 years before these events had taken place. But as we know, because of all the whole issue, people we have seen like different assassins cross time streams. Like for example, in Valhalla you've got Cassandra, and that was way after Ancient Valhalla was way after Ancient Grace, but you know Cassandra is somehow involved.
I guess in a way you could also say Revelations because you had Ezio kind of following.
Yes. Yes. So I'm hoping we do it that way. Like forget all the timey-wimey bullshit and forget the issue artifacts because that just baffles my head. I'm hoping we do it as a flashback, similar to how we did it in Revelations. Now, of course, we all want to see Ezio back. I mean, I want to see Ezio back.
He does.
So I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on this, on like how we could do it possibly.
Again, I would say like through the artifacts and stuff like that. But after like 3 games, with Ezio, I think it makes sense that everyone would be hyped to have that character back.
Yes.
So, definitely down for that. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Or, what if he comes back as a ghost?
Have we had ghosts in Assassin's Creed before?
No, but it's going to be set during the witch trials, so we could always summon the spirit, I suppose.
Yeah, would fit the theme.
Yes. But apparently Ubisoft have said, this is, I don't know how true this is, it's just me a third, but apparently Ubisoft have said that they're not going to be doing any supernatural elements in Assassin's Creed X.
Which is good when you say you're going to do something around the witch trial.
Yeah, it's supposed to be witches and supernatural. But they've said we're going to aim more down the sci-fi route. For example, like when you disappear in a cloud of smoke, it's just going to be a smoke bomb. Which is,
illusion.
Yes. So no, I'm hoping that is false, and we do see some supernatural elements like magic spells and stuff like that. The thing is, on Valhalla, you had I remember fighting a witch in Valhalla, and she was straight up just throwing lightning bolts at me. I mean, what's that if it's not magic?
About the Assassin's Creed
Hex, about Ezio returning.
I say, I'm kind of happy that Ezio's returning on this, but I just think that Ubisoft going to probably copy a bit of from Assassin's Creed game, a bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be such similar from the Assassin's Creed game that it used to be, and the Hex probably going to be that Ezio's returning, and probably going to twist the storyline on this a bit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to see on this. So my news is this, that I'm happy that Ezio's returning, and I see more info about this.
Well,
That's where it goes.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's only a leak, so take it with a grain of salt. But if we are going to do it. I want to do it like we did with Revelations, because you've got Alexio exploring old Altair, and you actually got to play a few segments of the game of Altair later in his life, and da. And so I'm hoping we do it. I'm hoping we see it that way, and not some form of, oh, here's this Isu stick that allows you to see into the past or something, because that's just feel like, well.
At what point in Exion's life do you think you would see this kind of take place? Like after Revelations, but before Embers, where
Yeah,
death?
I mean, I want to see it before Embers. Like, he's coming because, like, obviously, we'd have to do it after Revelation, wouldn't we? Surely.
It's pretty much at the point where, well, we see in Embers, he kind of hangs, well, puts the hidden blade away. He just lives life as an old man in Embers. Doesn't it? It's like he's at the end of the road. Yeah.
So maybe we could see him going up to his retirement then.
Yeah.
Like before he retires from being an assassin, settles down with what's she called?
Xiao Yun.
No. His wife.
Yeah.
His wife. Sophia.
Sophia.
Nice.
Xiao Yun was the assassin he kept
G. Flipping J.
So anyway, moving on. I do have another Assassin's Creed news. Apparently, we're making an Assassin's Creed multiplayer game. Yay!
Yay.
That's the good news. The bad news is, apparently it's going to be like Fall Guys.
How's that going to work?
Exactly. As soon as I heard this, I was like, no, surely not. And I actually searched it, and yeah, it's apparently going to be similar to Fall Guys. So I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, we're all just going to be like little chubby assassins just running about on an obstacle course. I mean, that's what I'm picturing. I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't know why when you said Fall Guys, the first thing that came to my mind was Gang Beasts instead. I'm like, that's a completely different game. Why did that come to my mind? I can see what you mean.
Anyway, yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, the Assassin's Creed Fall Guys, I mean, let us know your opinions down in the comments. Let me know if you've seen or heard anything about this, but like I said, yeah, apparently it's going to be like Fall Guys. Anyway, now moving on to the PlayStation Games Catalogue. We have got the games for this month, so all these games will be coming to the catalogue May the 19th, so in a couple of days. So we've got, I already messaged you about this one, didn't I? We've got Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah. So I want to play Star Wars Outlaws, but I refused to buy it purely because obviously you're playing as a smuggler, or a smuggler, yeah. But to do missions for Java, that was locked behind the paying DLC. I don't know if you changed that, but on launch it was to do missions for Java the Hutt, it was kind of paid deal. It was post-launch DLC. So you could access it by purchasing like the deluxe edition of the game or buy it separately as an DLC pack. But that's the thing, Java the Hutt, not Cartel, is one of the biggest crime syndicates in Star Wars Galaxy, and it's locked behind a paywall.
The thing is with Star Wars at the moment, we're exploring, especially after Maul Shadow Lord as well. We're
such a great show.
Yeah, we're really exploring more with the crime syndicates and stuff like that. So interesting that Outlaws comes out now, so we can kind of explore that a little bit more in depth.
Well, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I'm looking forward to playing it. I just hope
it's when it comes to
PSN, yeah.
That's what
so I'm hoping they have removed the paywall for doing jobs for Java the Hutt, because that was my main point of not actually buying the game. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not paying to a mission, but that's like Lucky 9 and Skywalker getting paywall. You know, it's like, why? You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. Dead excited for this one, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is back on the games catalogue, people. So we have not already played Red Dead 2, and if you haven't, where have you been? Because it's such an amazing game. So it's coming to the games catalogue. If you're not playing it, make sure to play it. 100% recommend it. It is just a chef kiss of a game. It really, really is. It's such a it's so good. There's so much to do in the open world. I mean, I've been playing this game since day one, and I'm still finding new things in the open world. That's just how good it is. So yeah, so give it a go when it comes out. When it comes back onto the games catalog, 100% give it a go if you've not already played it, and if you have played it, then looks like you're going to be able to get it back for free.
I think for at least one live stream, we have to get back on Red Dead Online and just play around more.
Yeah. Well, we're doing GTA Online at the moment, aren't we? So I mean, we
could be there for a while.
Yeah, so we can definitely jump back onto Red Dead Online because I've not been on it in years. So I don't know if it's changed. I mean, we really think it was Red Dead Online though. We didn't give it the love and the care that we did with GTA Online. It kind of just got. It felt unfinished.
Even when Red Dead 2 came out, which was after GTA.
Yeah.
GTA still definitely got more support that
everyone wanted it to. 100%, which is a shame. I mean, I know there's obviously certain things we can't do with Red Dead, like for example, you can't have like flying motorbikes or amphibious cars or helicopters or planes or whatever.
There are elements from Red Dead Redemption that will carry over into GTA 6 though, apparently. Like, I believe there's going to be somewhat of a limited inventory in the same way, like you store weapons on your horse.
Yes.
And stuff like that. Apparently they're going to implement those systems into GTA 6.
Oh, so like
open the boot of your car and store your weapons in there or something like that.
Oh, I thought you could already do that. You don't already do that?
No.
Oh.
You pretty much pull everything out of your back pocket.
Oh, right, okay.
What did you whip out for RPG7?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly. So,
so Red Dead 2 is back, and we'll definitely do a stream of exploring Red Dead Online. Because I think you can become a moonshiner.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I've always wanted to give Addy. Obviously, there's bounty hunter as well, isn't there? What else was there? Bounty hunter. There was naturalist, trader, naturalist, among others. I can't remember the rest. Collector. Yeah.
I think that was all of them.
Yeah.
Naturalist, trader, collector.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the third game we're getting this month. We are getting a game called Flintlock: The Side Door. We're also getting Bramble the Mountain. That's a game based on Norse mythology, apparently. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything. Apart from Tower Outlaws and Red Dead 2, I don't know these games. We're also getting something called Broken. Oh, yeah. So this is like a remaster of a game that came out in the 90s. So it's called Broken Sword: Shadows of the Templar Reforged. It's like a click and point detective game.
Oh, okay.
So I'll definitely give that a look. Like the click point adventures and have a big elements to do. I'm not ashamed of that. Nice new games are awesome. We're also getting. I'm going to butcher these next two names. We're getting the Thaumaturge, I think it's called. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I've not heard of this game. I just know it comes in the catalog, so we'll see what that's like. We're also getting can't say these words. Enotria, the last song. We're also getting Iobotic Factor as well. So looks like there's going to be a few Soul-like games coming to the Games Catalog this month. And now, don't get me wrong, if you like Dark Souls, more power to you. I particularly hate Dark Souls because unfortunately I've not got 60 hours of free time to get good at the game. So I like playing my games on easy mode and going through the story. So that's why I don't do any Soul-like games. That's probably why I don't know any of these games. Yes, you can take the mick. You can take the mick all you want, but life is hard enough. And when I come home, I just want to chill and do things on easy mode. That's my excuse, and that's what I'm sticking to. Anyway, moving on to another game now. It's not on the Games Catalog per se, but it is on the PlayStation Store for free. Make sure you go and claim it before May the 22nd. It's unlike the other games in the PlayStation Catalog. You can have this to your library, download it, and it will not get locked or be removed from your library or anything. And it's a really little cutesy platformer type thing where you play as what looks like a tree stump. And it looks really, really fun, to be honest. It's called Woodle Tree Adventures Deluxe. So make sure you go and Woodle. So WOODLE, Woodle Tree Adventures Deluxe. Go and grab it before it leaves on May 22nd. Because it's a permanent game. And we're also getting Time Crisis. On the classics catalog, yes, we're getting Time Crisis. Now, obviously we don't have the guns for the PS5, but we've incorporated gyroscopic aiming with the DualSense controller. So instead of aiming a gun, you're going to be aiming your controller. So you're going to be moving. So we're going to be waving our controllers in the air like a madman, trying to like that.
Can you still get gun controllers for the PS5?
Not a clue, but if you can, happy days. I mean, I'm not sure. We'll probably do somewhere. Maybe. Or maybe it's like some, well, not officially Sony, but it'll be like some add-on or something that you can get from somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, I'm quite looking forward to Time Crisis, because I absolutely love Time Crisis, and I spent so much money on Time Crisis in the arcades as a kid. It was just like, it was that and the Star Wars Trilogy arcade machine. Also about two.
Oh, guaranteed. But like, whatever that machine's been there, you can guarantee that you will be there playing it.
Oh yes, 100%. 100%.
It's trying to pull you away from it. To play something else, and you're like, yeah, play this.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah. Got any? Yep. Anyway, right, so moving on to your bits of news.
One of the news that I got is the Lego 2K delisted. It's going to be delisted in a few days from PS Store. So that's.
Oh, that's fine. I've got a physical copy. You can't delist a physical copy, can you?
Yeah, but it's going to be delisted from a PlayStation Store. So that will be my first news. Second news is, you might know it, is that UGO Macedonia shutting down in 2 regions from Russia and Belarus. So it's not affecting UK. So that means Konami's shutting down 2 regions online stuff.
Do Masters is shutting down in different regions? Did they give a reason for that?
I don't know, but I know that Konami probably is shutting down these 2 regions for some reason. Don't know what reason is this, but they're shutting down that.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of Konami. Not the way he treated Hideo Kojima.
And the third news is, we spoke that a few episodes ago, but as I told, fan is still demanding the Call of Duty Ghost 2 instead of a Black Ops and Modern Warfare.
Finally!
And I can say this, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, or Infinite Warfare, what are you doing? Bring back the Ghost 2, because the fans really have fed up on the Black Ops series and the Modern Warfare. It's now just done. It's just done.
Yeah.
Bring back Ghost 2.
Give us Call of Duty Ghost and give us Call of Duty World at War Remastered.
It's supposed to be Infinity Ward's turn this time, but I think it is supposed to be Modern Warfare 4 that was supposed to be
I've been done for Modern Warfare. I don't understand why we redid it. I mean, the first 3 games were great. I mean, these
they kind of ended on the cliffhanger with 3, so they kind of have to fall through on it. But yeah, with Ghost, that was just one of a kind, and it just never carried on.
Yeah, ended on a cliffhanger. You get dragged off. You get dragged off by that guy at the end of I can't remember his name, but you get Warwick, that's it. They said Logan, that's your character's name.
Then Extinction as well, because instead of zombies, you got aliens.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty fun, to be honest. It was different. Well, give us Call of Duty Ghost 2 and give us Call of Duty World War Remastered. This is what those fans want. We don't want more Black Ops. We don't want, especially after the disaster of Black Ops 7. That was an absolute. What's the right word? Garbage. There we go. It was absolute garbage of a storyline.
Yeah, the campaign definitely. It was definitely all.
Zombies is great. Zombies is always good.
It's just everything was kind of. This is the problem with the more recent ones. They're just fundamentally built around like the Warzone aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like
Warzone.
Avalon is pretty much like the Warzone map at the moment. But why are there story missions literally around it? Why are you in this open plain space in a campaign doing it?
Yeah, it did not make any sense. And the story felt like it was near AI as well. Either that or somebody was extremely high.
But yeah, no, on the zombie side, they're definitely crushing it at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're doing really well.
They always do well with zombies.
Craig Houston, he just writes a compelling, a really good zombie story. A lot of people have been up and down about the direction of zombies as it currently states, but I think after talking, right, we're definitely going somewhere, which is pretty good.
Yeah, well, I need to get back. I need to get back on 7, but unfortunately, I've not got enough space on my console. So I'll have to get what is it, an internal SSD or something like that.
You can get an internal
hard drive thing.
hard drive, yeah.
So I'm going to have to do that, but I can't at the moment. So anything else for us, Patryk?
No.
No.
That's all the news I
I
got.
think.
Well, it's you.
Probably covered, really. So,
Well, you've been playing Subnautica.
yes, okay. Yeah, Subnautica's out now, so you can get the early access build on Steam. Very good so far.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's already sold over, 2 million on the first day?
This one could be multiplayer, or do you have to...
Oh, yeah, the multiplayer's built in, which is brilliant, because that was a massive... Well, I wouldn't say it was an issue, but Subnautica and Below Zero, they were both built to be single-player stories.
Yeah.
And to play the multiplayer, you had to rely on, third-party mods.
Yeah.
And me, my friends, we were trying to play, but it was always a case where either save files got corrupted or the mods kept getting outdated, so we had to keep updating them and we lose our progress that way. So it was
just a pain.
It was a pain. Massive pain in the ears. So having the co-op actually built into Subnautica 2, I think it's really, really good.
Yeah. Alright, that's looks like that'll be another one on the list for me then. I mean, when it comes to console. If it comes to console, I'm assuming it will do.
I think they've already put the roadmap out. I don't know what they've said about console releases yet. I don't even know if it's already out on Xbox. I don't know about PlayStation, but maybe Xbox. But Microsoft, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. Alright then, since you've not got anything else for us, so shall we move on? Shall we jump back into the where we left off? The Ether. The Dark Ether, yes. So, where did we leave off?
Well, we just finished off the end of Black Ops 2, so Origins.
That's it. Origins, yes. So, before we move on though, Patryk, do you remember playing Origins when it first came out?
Yes, I used to remember on Black Ops 2 when it first came out, and actually I bought it as a first DLC.
Yeah.
And when the original 4 characters just came out, the Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeo, and Richtofen.
Yeah.
They were different faces, because, as you know, the storyline is a bit twisted.
Yeah.
So,
Timey-wimey.
Yeah.
Let's go with timey-wimey.
Yeah.
Well, fun to say. Yeah, no, well, yeah. So, Origins. And then, obviously, we see Samantha and
Eddie in the house, so in the room.
Playing with toys, yeah. And I was just, when I first saw that cutscene, I was just like, wait, so it was 2 kids playing games this whole time?
That's what I think everyone thought that, but there was obviously more to the story.
Yeah, that's when they introduced Dr. Monty.
Monty comes into the equation in Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
He is a bit of an anonymous character right up until the end of the game's life cycle and Revelations and Goran Krovi. But from Origins, that was pretty much laying the groundwork of what BO3 was going to be. So, when we get into Black Ops 3, we get to one of your favourite maps.
Shadows of Evil. I actually hate that map.
Yeah.
I think it had a bit of a rough reception at the start, but that map obviously became a bit of a classic over time.
Yeah, I understand why it became a bit of a classic, but for me, it was just like too many twists and turns, and I can't figure out where I'm going after that.
The theme and the setting and everything like that was really good. It's very noir.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's like you're mixing noir with a bit of Cthulhu mythos there, which is the creatures or the enemies that you face, like the Margwa. And I think you just call them the meatballs.
Yeah.
Just drive off with the dog rounds and they just chase you down.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that map, another celebrity cast map as well. I like how we got Jeff Goldblum playing the magician. That was always a fun time with that one. And the Easter egg for that is probably one of the more complicated ones.
Yeah, I mean, we've attempted to do it just as 2, and then we've attempted to do it online with randoms, and we just failed every time, didn't we? So.
You had the Civil Protector, which was like the robot as well, that would come around on the map. and the Apothicon Servant. One hell of a wonder weapon, eh? Like, I don't think it was actually. I think it went by a different name.
Yeah.
On
I don't remember.
Shadows.
That was this the map that person used gobblegums as well?
Yeah. Black Ops 3 is where the Gobblegum system first came into play.
Yeah.
So.
What would we do without gobblegums?
Well, they kind of came and went, didn't they?
Yeah.
Games, so.
Yeah, that we did. Yeah, because we removed them from Black Ops 4, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And then
they replaced them really. They became elixirs.
Yeah,
they replaced them with some kind of a potion stuff.
Yeah. That really threw my head. That I didn't really understand the elixir thing. And then there was like select your class as well. I was just like, I just want to shoot zombies. I just want to shoot zombies.
Just get it going, go.
I don't need to set a class. Like, you start me in with a pistol, I'll buy a weapon for one.
I think you've got very limited selection in BO4 for style weapon, but we'll get around to that.
Yeah. Carrying on with Shadows of Evil.
A fun Easter egg. So we also got introduced to the Shadow Man in that one.
Yep, Shadow Man freaked me out.
You bear the mark you curse.
He's the boss, if I remember.
I never got that far, so I used to avoid that map like a plague.
The whole process of going through the Easter egg, and eventually you do track them inside the summoning key, which is the artifact that you get right at the start. And that artifact really played a massive part in BO3 going forward. We just didn't really know it at the time, but when you get to the end of the Easter egg, they're there, they've got the summoning key, Shadow Man's inside, and out of nowhere, ripped off and just pops up and like, yoink, I'm going to take that.
Oh, right, okay.
He just steals the summoning key and just disappears. Like, thank you, goodbye. He just up and goes. And that takes us right into The Giant, which was a Reese remake. So
yes, the Reese remake, absolutely brilliant, Matt. Love The Giant. I love the original as well.
If The Reese didn't already have like a lot of really fun elements, The Giant definitely built upon that, because behind where the mainframe is, you've also got a giant robot being constructed in the background now.
Because they added to it, didn't they, to fit in with the storyline, didn't they?
I think it was set.
Well, I say this. This is where the first Packer Punch actually been introduced in the Reese.
Yeah.
This is the first time where the Packer Punch actually been introduced in the Reese, and that's why they remastered the Giant on this. But the Giant storyline is not really related to this. What I can add is just the same map as the Reese.
It made sense story-wise why they went back there, though, because Richtofen's plan, which got revealed a little bit later on, was to go back and deal with the ultimate versions of the characters, collect their souls to then take to the house. But
I wonder why they were collecting souls.
Yeah, but they had to. But the souls could only be collected after the moment of death, so that's why in the cutscene we get the premise crew show up to confront that version of Richtofen, who literally just zaps Samantha and maxes away in the teleporter. So seeing that play out, that was interesting, because it almost did like a little time loop, didn't it, where the clock stopped, and suddenly these guys just popped up, and out from the teleporter comes the other version of him and just goes, hiya, bang, just shoots him in the face, and collects his soul. So, when The Giant came out, it was always, because it had been a while, going back to those elements where we get the Wonder Waffle back and everything, always a good time just to return to that map in general. But did you know there was a Mob of the Dead Easter egg in there as well?
No, I did not.
On the far back teleporter past the bridge, if you look on the roof, the actual plane is there, just sat on the roof. In fact, I'm pretty sure the plane makes numerous appearances across The Giant and Shadows, because I think it does appear in the air in Shadows of Evil as well at one point.
Oh, right, okay. Interesting. Obviously with The Giant, we also have the Chronicles pack as well. We also have the Chronicles pack as well. That's just going through all the original World War maps, added perks.
Yeah, the game was the remasters.
Yeah, it was quite interesting doing that with perks and goggles. It made that map
just the one that fits in goggles.
Yeah, it made that map so much easier. Did
people change their strategy?
No.
We still sit on top of the stairs.
We did.
You do not open that door.
Yeah, you never open the stairs. That's the first rule. You never open the stairs on that map.
Rule 1. The ultimate rule of that there and
You never open the stairs. You never go up the stairs, you never open the stairs. You go through the help door, and you go up those stairs at the back. Otherwise, if you open those stairs, that's spring. Which I have to see Patryk the hard way because he kept opening the stairs.
I used to, I'm not really opening the stairs one because I know this is the dangerous space thing.
Yeah, but I had to tell you numerous times because you kept opening the stairs.
Yeah.
He was like, Patryk, don't open the stairs. But he's like, okay, come on, there's too many of them. We're going to go back. No, Patryk, don't open the stairs, run. Oh,
it was a warning climb and you surrounded with it. I mean, you were just like surrounded against this so many hordes of zombies, and then you just somehow, it was said, buy the door for 1,000. I just like accidentally just bop.
You don't accidentally buy a door.
Yeah. But back onto the giant, about the Easter egg, it's just quite simple. And what you get to do in here is you have to pack a punch.
Yeah.
You have to pack a punch the weapon. When you pack a punch the weapon, you get the message from Maxis, let's say, and you have to like
Which
shoot.
weapon was it?
What?
Which weapon was it?
Any weapon.
Oh, any weapon.
Any weapon. Wherever you pack a punch, any weapon. You get the some kind of teddy bears you have to shoot down.
Oh yeah, we've done that.
Yeah. Trap Easter egg.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah. Wherever you shoot all 3 Easter eggs, you get the message and 1,000 points for paradox. Then that you complete the Easter egg.
Yeah, there was also an Easter egg where you throw a monkey bomb into the furnace.
I think that was an original respawn, but I think that did carry over.
Yeah.
So it is actually my first Easter egg I'm done in the giant, so I just want to catch up on those, all of the previous Black Ops 3 maps, because I really want to do all those Easter eggs, finding out the storyline, how was it, so...
Don't forget about the other one, where you get the secret prep machine that's hidden under the snow. It's one with the giant robot, where you get a robot to shoot a laser beam into the map and it'll melt the snow, and there's a prep machine hidden underneath it.
Oh yeah, it is. Is what you it was.
The giant as well?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it is.
What's the secret of that?
It changes. It can be summed up and
I think it just only stamina.
Windows could be Windows.
Oh right, okay. Well, I didn't know that one either. How do you get
I think it was stamina only. Because I saw on the giant I used to play it, and the giant was just shooting laser and pointing you out.
But how do you get it to shoot the laser then?
I'm trying to.
You have to like push the button on the giant.
It's something
Which
to
button?
the teleporters and the big mainframe button. On the mainframe, pushing the robot to shoot the laser.
Alright, okay, we'll have to try that then. Because I did not know this. See, I'm learning something new. Yay!
So we go to one of my favourite maps now.
Yes.
So after the giant, and we pretty much off Ultimate Tavern right now.
Yeah. Or was it Eisendrach?
Yeah, Eisendrach. Yes.
I absolutely love that map. I just love it because it's a castle.
We go chasing after Dempsey this time, who, in this timeline, he was captured by the Reich, and because Richthofen's dead in that sort of scenario, he's instead getting shipped off to Griffin Station on a rocket bound for the moon.
Ooh, yeah. Because we're chasing after him, that big giant robot.
Yeah, they pretty much take the robot to chase him down.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the intro to that. And I did like Eisendrach, purely because it's a castle and you can beat dragons.
And 4 elemental weapons again.
Yes.
So we went from staffs to bones.
Yes, absolutely love the bows.
Rapidly
you can unlock the bows with the different elements on this.
Yeah, we know where I love a good bow and arrow, don't I? So
I'm not even going to try and pronounce all the names for them because they all have really complicated names.
Yeah. So let's just call them element bows, just to keep it nice and
So
simple.
what do we have? We had Fire, Void, which was like a bunch of skulls and stuff.
Yeah.
We had a spiritual one with a wolf bow, and
Water one? Or an ice one?
I think they're just...
It was electric.
Ice one?
So
There's no ice one.
Fire, Void, Spirit, Electric. Those were the 4.
No, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the staffs, aren't I?
Or the Thunder Bow, I guess. But
I think of the staffs. Is there a nice staff?
Yeah, there was a nice staff. Yeah.
I'm thinking of the staffs and not the balls. But yeah, no. I only ever managed to get the than the fire one.
I
I didn't
remember-
use any of the others because the fire one was one that I was unlocked.
I think with the Eisenberg, I remember playing this with Patryk back then. This was definitely an Easter egg that put us through our faces a little bit, trying to beat it because they gave the boss a one-hit KO move.
Yes.
And stuff like that as well. So you had to fight.
Panzer, wasn't it?
No, it was a keeper. The Panzer was brought back.
Yeah.
But
I remember fighting the Panzer. That was.
Yeah, he's spawning on our legend as well.
there's a lot of nuance to the moon on that map as well because obviously Dempsey's down on the moon. You have to do a sequence of steps to get the electric trap on top of the castle. I can't remember what the word is called. Well, part of the castle where it's all set up and you've got the trap there.
Yeah.
You have to use that to pretty much go shoot the rocket. Dempsey comes crashing back down, and then you have to fight a keeper after you bring the MPD down from the moon to the castle.
Oh, wonderful.
So the whole pyramid that's on the moon. You teleport that back to the castle, don't you? And you open up and the keeper's inside of it. But it's brilliant because you hear that whole thing going on over the intercom where it's like, oh, you let the keeper loose on the moon base, so you can hear all the chaos going on and all that stuff. And right after you defeat the keeper, you then fire rockets back at the moon. You blow up the moon. I'm like, oh, talk about a turn of events.
I don't think I ever beat the keeper. So I've not played on the Easter egg. I've never beaten the keeper.
It's definitely one of the more emotional cutscenes as well at the end of that, where you have Dempsey literally looking at himself in this cryopod, and he essentially has to put himself out.
Yeah. Well, I've got a love-hate relationship with this map purely because one time I was doing Easter egg solo, and it was before I started my ship, and I got a perkaholic. I was just like, right. And then it was coming up for me to leave for work. I'm just like, I was actually debating whether or not to ring in sick and carry on with the Easter egg. And then my lecky went.
That's just the map's fault, is it?
But every time I've tried to do the Easter egg, something's always happened. The power's gone, or my PlayStation shuts itself down, or I get an unexpected error, or something. Every time I've attempted to do this Easter egg,
blue screens were definitely a problem.
It's always something, something always happens. That's why I've only ever got as far as the keeper. That's why I've never beaten the keeper, because as soon as I got to get to the keeper, gone. I don't even know how.
When we sat down and we played this, though, when we played the Iceberg, I remember we got down to the rocket trying to get the Ragnarok weapons. And I remember, because the rocket was going to go off, but the doors were closing. You got trapped in the doors.
Yeah, I got trapped in the doors. I was like, oh man, take!
Just crushed by the doors and the rocket went off. I'm like, well, I've just ruined this run.
Something always happens when I try doing it, so I was like, right, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I'm not meant to do this Easter egg, I'm just going to move on to the next match.
And so we go from the Eisendrach to, that's about Mishima.
Yeah. We're imagining all the sheep on the map.
If you got arachnophobia, you would hate this map because there's bloody spiders.
Yes.
Yep.
They spawn in 5, 6 rounds. No, 5, 6, 7 rounds. And they just spawn in there. They were just replacing dogs. So.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but there is actually, when you get the wonder weapon, there is a part of the map that you can open up where you can go through, and there is actually a giant spider, mini boss fight in there as well. Great.
It's good about like spiders, isn't it?
So pretty much going from Group 9, Group 5 to Division 9, which is like
the Japanese version,
the Japanese equivalent that was in league with 935, working on these experiments. They were doing more biology-based experiments with like plants and stuff like that.
Well, I managed to do the Easter egg for this one because I got the cutscene with Takio.
Yeah, because it was Takio's turn to pretty much find and claim his other half, his soul. So but that map, it was an interesting one, especially with the boss or the elite enemy that will follow you around. I can't remember what it was called, like the fungal dude.
Something like that, yeah.
Because he would knock you down, and then he would actually devour you.
Yeah.
And carry you around inside.
Yeah.
And you had to kill him in order to get to the person to revive him.
That was such a pain.
Wow.
That was such a pain. But yeah, we never stopped surprising us, did we?
Yeah, they definitely didn't.
No, but yeah, we don't have to attack your sword. I mean, doesn't he do, what's it called? Not the, what samurais do when they're ashamed. Can't remember the exact.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, like,
I think that's what he said. Will you be my Shakunin or something like that?
yeah.
I think that like executes him. That's more or less what it was.
Yeah, because he impales himself, doesn't he?
And then
Yeah.
down with the other one, cuts his head. Yeah.
That was an emotional scene for me because I did like original Takio.
Which is funny because I think a lot of people thought he was like the stale one in the Ultimate Swoop.
Yeah.
But no, he definitely had the more emotional story than that because it wasn't just about him, but just in general, like his allegiance to the Emperor and stuff like that. And it turns out, right from the very beginning, the Emperor stabbed him in the back essentially, and he was more or less the reason why he was in prison there. So it's like he did all this work, and then that was his reward. He pretty much got walked away.
Never trust an emperor.
But it helped with
unless it's Cusco.
But it helped with Primus Takio's sort of perspective of things because he was an honourable warrior who did worship the Emperor, but obviously that betrayal kind of made him like, okay, where do I go from here?
Yeah. He was kind of like lost after that, wasn't he? Really.
He kind of lost his way.
Well, yeah, no, it was an emotional death. It was an emotional death. It was definitely it's got to be technically the emotional death. One of the emotional deaths. Because the Greeks often sort of had an emotional death.
No, he had a very surprising, unceremonious death.
I know. We had like we had like sad music over, like when he was in the machine. He had like this, put sad music over, didn't they?
Well, let's not sugarcoat it. Ritz often dies a few times.
Yeah, so true. All about like when he gets put in the machine, it's draining all these.
That's what I thought.
Oh, is that like? Yes. I'm jumping ahead here.
Yeah.
And then we move on to
God of Glory.
yes, we fight a dragon.
Yeah, the dragon one. Always.
Yes.
Well, actually, you can ride the dragon.
Yeah, dragons
Instead
in
of
Stalingrad.
fighting.
Yeah.
In Stalingrad, of all places.
Well, why not?
He gets like a Russian version of the robots there as well. They were kind of like
Wasn't Nikolai like a pansy suit?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was in like a panzer neck. Oh, that was such a brilliant introduction. Where they come through the wormhole and they're falling, and they see a soldier that's also falling unconscious, and it was McCain on the badges. Get McCain.
Oh right, he's back.
Yeah, he was just like there. He fell through the roof, and he's there falling in free fall, unconscious, and he's like, there, he's got a parachute, and then you just see it on the badge. It says McCain. I'm like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
So they're all clinging for dear life onto this unconscious dude with the parachute.
He keeps showing up. He keeps showing up. Good old Pete, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He was in He was in
Chinonum.
Chinonum, yeah, because he died, didn't he? While parachuting through the roof.
And just strung up there with an arm missing.
Yeah. And then his arm is on the power. In Thingamajig, what's it called there?
On the power switch,
yeah, in the asylum.
On a few maps, actually, yeah.
Well, we first see it in the asylum, don't we?
Yeah. That's the first time you see it.
Yeah.
Well, the introduction of
Corrupt.
It's the first time you see the power switch implemented, so it was just there, and they just wrote that in, like, okay, yeah, that's his arm.
Yeah.
Like, how do you go from there? And then he's on a parachute over here.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
And how's he fighting with one arm missing?
How's he steering a parachute with one arm? It was going to like crash through the roof.
Probably, yeah.
But
He's definitely seen some happy, hasn't he?
Yeah, that gold club was blimey. With the graph drops and stuff like that. That was tricky. That took a few attempts, and if I remember correctly, there was a bomb step involved, whereby if you mess this up,
boom.
Yeah, it will just end your game hands down. You got the introduction of what was the Regal Mark III as well, didn't you?
Yep.
The pinball weapons.
Yeah. You had to fight Nikolai, didn't you? In fantasy.
Well, you had two boss fights back to back, technically.
Yeah.
But that's not all. I heard that on God of Crovy you can upgrade the monkey bomb.
Yeah.
Yo.
There is a way of doing it. You can. I can't remember if it was just. You might have been able to do it on God, but you could do it across. Well, you could do it across all the maps if you were lucky enough to get the monkey bomb from the box and you had the crate power.
Oh yeah.
If you have crate power and you get the monkey bomb, it would just look like the monkey bombs in general.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it goes from playing that classic it goes to like them classic dubstep, doesn't it?
Yeah. No.
It just goes to blasting dubstep. I'm like,
so good on that.
Monkey bomb.
It got upgraded, my friend. It got upgraded.
Yeah.
But no, Nikolai's having sorry, Patryk, but Nikolai's having he's still having what is it, drunken delusions and stuff, isn't he?
I think he was always like that. Yeah. It's like a drunken rambling. Oh yeah, I've got like 8 wives, sir.
Yeah. He kind of went Doolally from Bricktoffen's testing and turned 12 goals to cope, and then he started making up like scenarios.
No, apparently that was what he was given as like his medicinal.
Got given vodka, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
apparently. Just gave him vodka, and that's how he got past testing. It's like, he seems to have a thing for vodka. Give him that. So, and then he got an addiction for it. So,
good old Bricktoffen.
Yeah.
So you have to fight the dragon, then you fight Nikolai.
Yeah.
Then you get another emotional cutscene there where Prince Nikolai is just telling him like, oh, you're just burying yourself under all this booze and alcohol to forget about the truth. The fact that the one true love that you had, you lost when she was taken away. Yeah. Obviously, Nikolai being Nikolai at that point, he loses his temper, tries to shoot the other Nikolai, and then it just ends up with him dying essentially.
So actually, what I can add on God Crovy, I heard that the Nikolai boss is one of the hardest.
Oh yeah.
One of the hardest bosses in the God Crovy and the Easter egg that you can ever do.
Yes.
So especially since you just have to do one boss and then do another as well, like 2 bosses back to back.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 phases boss time.
Yeah, so you do the dragon first, and then you do Nikolai.
So you team up with him, then you're like, okay, sorry, buddy, we're gonna have to kill you now to save the universe. And he's like, yep, not having it. So,
right, and then moving on to
we'll go to Revelations now.
Revelations. Yeah. Oh, that was the house, wasn't it?
At the very end of God Crowley, though, because we point this out. This is where Bricktoffen unleashes the souls and sends them up into the ether, but his own soul doesn't go up with. So he killed himself on the giant, but we don't see that soul leave because his soul is technically already there. The kid version of him from a different dimension, which is really twisted when you think about it because it's a child version of himself. How did he acquire that soul?
Yeah. But it's best not to think about it.
It is explained. But he goes to another dimension to do it.
Yeah.
Using the summoning key, and he offered himself somewhere else.
Right.
But that's the version of Bricktoffen that comes out at the other end of the tunnel in Black Hole. So send the souls up to the ether, and this is where Monty reveals himself because he starts talking to the other 3 behind Bricktoffen's back and saying, "Okay, we're gonna come to the house and this that in Agartha," and that's when they go there. Where Bricktoffen is reunited with Maxis, who now has a full physical form from his when he was just a brain inside of a drone originally when we sent him there in Origins.
Get to the Origins. He's saving Max's brain, isn't he? Because did you get Max's getting infected? That's why
he didn't get infected. He didn't have a soul technically. He was just a manifestation of what Monty could make him with what he had, which was only the brain. So, but then you've got all the children there now. So you got Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, Bricktoffen, and Samantha. All them house as children, like their immortal souls are there. Yeah. And then
it all goes to shit.
It does because Maxis starts hearing voices inside the summoning key.
Oh, of course he does. The Shadow Man.
Yep. He unleashes him into Monty's Perfect World, in Agartha, and
and all hell breaks loose, literally.
Literally everything from all of the maps in reality just come crashing into that space in Agartha, essentially. So it's a mixed bag of different maps. So
wasn't there a mob that
Alcatraz was there?
Yeah.
Maps that were thrown back in there. We had the whole of Napdown Totem, which was put back in there. Baruch was also in there. Shangri-La was.
Yeah.
You know the Totem as well, the theatre. That was definitely
the moon
space.
The moon, yeah.
Did we get the moon? I don't remember this. The moon,
Yeah, it's on original Zombie Cycles.
No. In the map.
On Revelations.
On Revelations.
Revelation.
And the Eisendrache itself was brought back as well.
It was just a mashup of different maps. So it was basically a mashup of fan favourite maps.
Then you had the massive Apothecon that start a game just swallows the pack a punch and buggers off.
Yeah. And it's just like, hey, come back here. I'm going to grab my weapon.
My god. I remember this Easter egg being tedious. It definitely took a while for people to figure this one out because it starts making no sense. Something about shooting stones, or shooting the graves, and you have to find stones.
Yeah, that's why I've never done the Easter egg for that map because I was just like, I can't figure this out, and I've not got time to figure this out, and I just can't be bothered. I'll just sit here and shoot zombies.
What was kind of interesting is throughout Black Ops 3, I might as well say this now, because throughout the entirety of what was the story playing from Origins all the way to now, at this point, it's technically all one cycle. So they're pretty much replaying the scenario over and over and over again. And in Revelations, we explain why that's the case, because when you beat that Easter egg, because after Zetsubo rips off and gives everyone the blood vials.
Yes.
And they all drink the blood.
Which I found weird.
But it's because the blood came from a reality that they closed off. So to get the blood vials, they went to Mob of the Dead and came back. From
we go through that process, don't we?
Mm-hmm. In BO4.
Yeah.
We come back to that. That's where the cycle breaks in Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
But so they drink the blood, and with Monty, he realizes that they've gone behind his back to do this. It's like different realities that we've already closed off. You're creating a paradox, and he was just gonna blink everybody out of existence, but instead he sends them back to, I can't remember, like a medieval age, because it's before Origins.
Was that is that the map with the Colosseum?
No.
No.
They pretty much they get sent back in time, and they become like warriors wielding the staffs, the 4 elemental staffs, and you get like an image which depicts them standing on top of a mountain.
Oh yes.
Holding the staffs, and you actually see that whole thing play out.
Yeah, because they're dressed like Temple of Knights, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which completes the cycle because it goes from there to them actually discovering that on Origins, and it plays through again and again. But yeah, Revelations.
To be honest, I quite enjoyed Revelations purely because it was just it felt like fan service. It did feel like a bit like fan service because it was just a mashup of one fan favourite maps. But that's why I like it. I think that's why I liked it.
Yeah, it's all about the
the storyline's quite interesting on the maps. The one and the original 4 the Crew 115. So it's quite a good storyline.
We got the Thundergun back on that one as well, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love the
Also, you can use the Gobble Gun, so no problem there.
The Apothecon 7 and the Thundergun on the same map. Like, yeah.
Yes. I think my favourite part of Revelations was definitely Nax.
Oh, I think everyone just loved sticking around that part of the map.
Yeah.
Specifically, I think the strategy was having the Apothecon servant and the bit where the jump pad was. Not strictly in the theatre itself, but you got the bit where you can go up past the walkway to where the jump pad was. You just stay there.
Yeah.
It's like you got like a food booth in front, not a booth, but like a drink stand or whatever it is before you go into the theatre. You just stay there.
Yeah. And if you get swarmed,
just bounce away.
Yeah, you just bounce away the location to locations.
I'm never going for high rounds just doing that.
great. I love that. I just love that moving about on it.
So this is what kind of made me weird on Revelation. The pack-a-punch is where the monster just it's so weird location. I mean, when I first experienced Revelation,
well, you do see it eat the pack-a-punch literally as the game starts.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, get back here, I will grab your weapon.
So you have to use the death ray. That's what it's called. The death ray from the Eisendraht to pretty much suspend it in one place, so you have to zap it and it'll just stay there. Gob open wide, just dive in, just dive into his belly just to get to the pack-a-punch.
That was a pain. The chances of getting the death ray as well.
That was the trap on the map. It
Yeah.
was kind of displaced. It was like outside from that Tavern Talks, but you have to trap it to get inside.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking it was a wonderback. I don't know why. Sounds like a wonderback. What is it? It's a ray. What does it do? Death.
The death ray trap. Oh yeah, and the flogger. They brought the flogger back for that one as well, didn't they? It was
one of my favourite traps.
Funny enough, they put it in the Origins segment when it was just there.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't even. Just put a bit of Sheen on Numa in instead of the flogger. Instead of putting the flogger in the Origin map.
I'm not too sure if Sheen on Numa was in it or if they just blended it with the rocks, because it's like
I
you've
think
got one
it was
harmony
blended,
silent, but when you go out to where the actual tower is, it's all like jungle and forest. I'm like, is that Sheen on Numa?
It could be. We probably just blended it together, to be fair. But yeah, the flogger. I love the flogger. I just like watching it spin and watching zombies go.
He wasn't.
Right. Right up. So that was Black Ops 3, wasn't it?
Obviously, we got Chronicles, which brought all the
yes,
all the little favourite maps back.
with all the gobblegums and the new perk machines and Wonder Fizz.
Yeah, I call them the remastered versions of the from Zombie Chronicles. I used to like them, not the likes from they just made on any other Black Ops entries. The Zombie Chronicles is a fantastic idea to bring back the Zombie Chronicles and the maps.
It wasn't originally intended as part of their roadmap either, because
was it not?
No, because Black Ops 3, I'm pretty sure the next Call of Duty game came out by that point. So Black Ops 3 had its run, but they had enough time in the development cycle between them making their next finishing Black Ops 3 to making making their new one, and they thought, what do we do with that gap? Okay, we'll just slip this one in, and we'll just remaster all these original maps from the ground up. Also, it's like a love letter to the community.
Yeah, which I'm so glad we did, because Chronicles is like basically we're not going to get World of War remastered, are we? So that's the best we're going to get.
But the maps themselves, they've been remastered enough over the years. So
yeah, I'm saying with some multiplayer maps as well. They remastered some in the later content. Maybe remastered some like old maps from like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World of War, and all that. Because I think it's in 6. I think we have Castle. Black Ops 6. We have KFC. I think it's called Castle. Was that in Black Ops 7?
I've been 6.
Might have been 6. I can't remember now. Anyway, right. So we have gone over our time because there was a lot to talk about in Black Ops 3 because you've got so many maps. So we're going to end it here with Mikey's Mind, and then we will be back to talk about Black Ops 4.
Happy days, the end of that current chapter.
Yes. Yes. Right. So get ready. Like I've already pre-warned them. I have gone a bit out there with Mikey's Mind, so you're in for a good one. Alright.
You said you were going to go for a good one, so.
Right. So as always, play along at home. Play along at home. Let us know your answers down. Let us know your answers down below in the comments, and make sure you go play it with your friends. I don't think this would be appropriate to play with your family. Just warning, just a little pre-warning right now.
What questions have you written?
Oh, you'll find out. You're going to find out, pal. Right. So the last character you played as in Zombies is now planning your wedding. How did it turn out?
Very patriotic, I would imagine, because it was Dempsey.
Yeah, you're all right then. Who's Patryk, the last person you played as in Call of Duty Zombies is
Wait,
now
zombie
planning
business.
your wedding. How's it turn out? Right, so okay, so Richtofen then.
No, Richtofen. Takio.
Takio. Oh, the last character you played as was Takio.
I like Takio.
Yeah. No, alright. At least you've not got Richtofen finding you money.
Well, I can imagine that would only end in disaster, depending on which Richtofen it was.
It'd be entertaining. Right. So, second question. Kill, marry, or shag? Dempsey, Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai. You have to kill one, marry one, shag one.
Wow.
Well, yeah, and there's four, so kiss one as well. So you've got to kiss
Kill the one that's
well.
going to blow up the other kid.
Right, so killing Richtofen. So go on, you go first. Probably. Who are you marrying?
I feel like it would end in disaster if it was Nikolai, so probably say Dempsey for that one.
Right, we are in Dempsey, right? Who are you shagging? Between Nikolai and Takio.
Fuck it, Takio.
You will be doing, yes. That leaves Nikolai for kissing.
Don't mind the foul vodka breath.
Right, Patryk, same question to you.
Okay.
Who are you killing? Who are you marrying? Who are you shagging? Who are you kissing? Dempsey, Richtofen, Takio, or Nikolai?
Richtofen.
Killing Richtofen? Okay, next Tom.
Yeah, Shaggy with Takio.
Oh, going Takio for that one. Okay.
Okay.
Who are you marrying?
Marry with Dempsey.
You marrying Dempsey? Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much is that same.
Yeah, that leaves Nikolai for kissing then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and you are planning a party. You can invite one member from each zombie crew. Who you invite?
Diego.
Okay.
But wait, are we keeping this to BO3? Or...
Yeah, keep to PO3, make it simple, keep to PO3.
Well, that's really only like 2 crews.
Well, not just PO3, just I mean, as in PO3.
So
Yeah.
Victus and all that stuff.
So Black Ops 1 up to Black Ops 3.
Okay, so. Well, for Ultimist, I think it has to be Nikolai. Just because, let's face it, if it's a party, he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna bring the vodka.
Yeah, he's gonna bring the vodka. From Victus, let's see.
Okay.
Because I feel like Steel Ninja would still get on my nerves. Just talking with Ritz and nattering in his head.
Yeah.
And from Primus. Probably would bring Primus Richtofen.
Primus Richtofen, yeah. But the same one.
Yeah, the same one.
Slightly, same one.
Should we do the Marvel Dead crew as well? I was going to say Billy Hansen, then, but he's like, no, he's a mass murderer. The Weasel.
Weasel, yeah, alright.
I guess. And, Call of the Dead. Michael Rooker, I'll bring him. Why not? Is there any other crew that I've missed since then?
I don't think so. I think that's all of them, isn't it?
One from 1 to 3, I think so. Anyway,
Yeah. No, but it's right. That's right. You can invite one, playing a party, you can invite one member from each zombie crew. Who are you inviting?
Only one member?
No, so one member from each crew.
One member from each crew.
So you can invite one original character, you can invite one of the newer characters.
one Ultimate, one Primus.
One Primus, one Ultimate.
So I go for 115 Takio. That's one.
115 Takio, yeah.
On the crew, Black Ops 2, is it?
Yeah.
I'll give it the Rustman.
Rustman, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, you'll have to remind him where he is every 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's what years of exposure to Element 115 will do to you.
Well, as for can I count as a president?
Oh, I forgot
yeah,
about 5.
Yeah.
I forgot about 5, yeah. Alright, yeah, so JFK, you say.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for Kennedy.
I would have to say JFK.
Yeah.
So my third one from Kennedy.
Yeah.
And the fourth one will be. I'm not played for Cold War, so I'm going to go for.
No. So, Mob of the Dead.
Oh.
Somebody from Mob of the Dead, somebody from Call of the Dead as well.
Oh, from Call of the
Yeah.
Dead. I had to choose.
So from Call of the Dead, you had Sarah Michelle Gellar, you had Michael Rooker, Robert Englund, who's Freddy Krueger.
Go for Michael Rooker.
And Danny Trejo.
Yeah. So I go for Michael Rooker.
Okay. And who are you writing from Mob of the Dead?
All mobsters, essentially. So
I'm going to invite Michael Rooker up.
Yeah, then you're writing from Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead.
You played Executive Weasel, didn't you?
Billy, Weasel, Sal, and Finn. Those were the 4.
Billy.
See, I'll go for Weasel.
As well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the other 3, the mobsters or murderers.
Yeah.
I mean, they are in prison. So.
All right. You've just been given the power to change one thing in zombies.
That's a good one.
Changing. I thought so.
I'm thinking now. Probably to reset everything that they did in Vanguard.
It's the right answer.
You messed it up, do it again.
Patryk, you've been given the power to change one thing in
If I
zombies. What
turn
you
up
changing?
the power, and what is going to be changed? Let's say the party.
Oh, you just make everyone party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zombies dancing. Yeah.
He wants dancing zombies. Okay. So basically, he wants to do Michael Jackson's Thriller music video.
Yes. Yes.
There are Easter eggs in zombies that actually do that, though.
Yeah.
Dance party Easter eggs. It's a few more maps. I think, they're all in Cold War.
And the last one, if you could create a brand new perk,
I'd probably say Banana Colado an actual perk. Now, this is one from the modding community, where it's literally, so when you do a slide, you actually leave like a trail on the ground, so if you go on it, zombies slip and fall over. Stuff like that.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Patryk, if you could create a brand new perk,
What would it do?
Yeah.
If I create,
create
just
your own
to be
perk
fair,
for zombies.
if I create one perk, let's say, I make all the weapon boxes fun.
Okay. So you fire cell, but more permanent. Okay, nice.
Sounds overpowered.
Right. Your turn to ask me the questions. Ignore that second page. Do not look at that. That's the next. That's the next one. I want to do it in advance, haven't I? Right. I'm looking forward to it.
So the last character
I played as was actually Richtofen. So. And it was original Richtofen.
Which club was that?
It was it was original Richtofen. It was
Ultimates.
Yes.
Oh, good luck.
I think it was. I think last zombie came out. I think last zombie I played was on Black Sleeves Chronicles.
Best of luck to you there. I mean that very, very sincerely.
Hey, it'll be entertaining. It'll be entertaining.
Alright, kill Maggie and Jack.
Kill Maggie. Kill Maggie.
Kill Maggie and Jack.
I think over in symptoms.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's 4. So it's kill, marry, shag, kiss. Right. Okay. Right. Shag Ultimate Richtofen. I feel like he's a psychopath. So apparently psychos are really good.
I think he has hinted towards liking men as well.
Yeah. So Ultimate Richtofen. I feel like that'd be a great shag.
Never thought I'd hear that sentence.
I never thought I'd say that sentence, but here we are. Right, Mary, I would probably take Mary Takio, and Kiss Dempsey, Kill Nicola.
Oh, wow. Oh, poor Nicola.
Oh, poor Nicola.
Oh, I'm going to point him out as Misery.
He's not going to share what's going here.
Okay, you're planning the party and you can invite one member from each group.
Right, okay. Ultimus Dempsey. Right, because Ultimus Dempsey, yeah, Ultimus Dempsey. I'd invite Prima, I guess. Prima Stacchio. I'd go for the same as you from Victor's. I'd invite Misty. I'd go with the same with Weasel as well, I think. I think that's the safest bet.
Obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think that.
Like you go for Misty.
Yes, obviously. You know. You can't have all the sausage fest.
Don't forget you still have Sarah Michelle Gellar as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, invite her as well. I've got options then. And I'd go for Weasel as well, play it safe. Because, like, you know.
Monsters and murderers.
Yes, I think Weasel's the safest one.
And you've been given the power to change one thing in zombies.
I'd make all the zombies go, like. So, with all the, I'd make. Oh no, that's my perk answer. Ignore that. If I could change one thing, zombies, I would give Peter McCain. I'd give Peter McCain more of a chance. I'd just stop him getting killed. I'd be like, right, we're going to revive our boy Pete. He's not going to die. He's not going to lose his arm.
I feel like that needs to be elaborated on how that would play out for the story. That'd be interesting. Or maybe have it so Maxis never cuts production on the DG2, so therefore Richthofen never goes behind his back.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for that. I just feel sorry for it. So this perk, what this perk would do is make all the zombies go, oh yeah, I'm deaf.
Sounds like a nuke.
There's bloody gobblegums that do that shit. Not make that noise, but they do make noises. Like fart, burp noises.
Oh yeah, mine's more comical and it'd be a perk. So it's always there on the map. We won't have to buy gobblegums in.
Okay then.
I feel like I'm getting judged here. Right, everyone. Thank you very much for listening.
I wonder what the hell was going on in your mind when you made up those questions.
I was questioning myself. I'm not going to lie. Right, I hope you had some fun at our expense, especially those questions. Like I said, just hope I don't get cancelled for some of the answers.
These episodes are getting weirder all the time.
I thought you liked weird. Anyway, right, thank you everyone for listening, and we shall be back with another episode of Tavern Talks. So, if you like what you've seen, or like what you've seen, like what you've heard, if you are listening on Spotify, go over and check out our channel on YouTube. It is at the Gamers Guild 25, and you can see all some of our past streams on there, and we've also got our podcast over there as well. So, we've got Tavern Talks over there as well if you want to have a watch instead of listen. Also, follow us on our own personal socials. Mine is green_arrow25. That's on Instagram and TikTok. And Tom, you've got your own socials as well.
Yes, it's HoggyX on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well.
Yeah. So basically, just go and watch our clips to watch us funny fails and laughs and things like that. So go and have a laugh first. You know, we don't mind. Until next time. Cheery bye all.
See ya.
See ya.